Hey YouTube, back again with another video, my second video actually. So yeah, the Walking Dead game and my semi-review impression video of it. I've taken feedback from my first video. I had a few friends that gave me some feedback and hopefully I'm a lot louder this time. I did watch the video again and I noticed I was a bit quiet in the first one, so hopefully that's fixed. And I have gotten over the fact that I'm still a bit nervous. I mean, this is my second video commentary, but I am getting better, and so hopefully it won't be as dull as the first one. Oh, we'll just see how we go. I don't have any script or anything. I'm just gonna try and wing it. But the Walking Dead game. If any of you ever played a Telltale game before, it's kind of like an interactive. All their games are kind of like interactive movies. I know the Back to the Future one and the Jurassic Park one were very, very much like that, and that's why I enjoyed them a lot, because, I mean, Back to the Future never had a Back to the Future 4, and that's what the game was. So that was really exciting, and I still haven't finished it, actually. I should, because I really want to know how it ends. The Jurassic Park one, also the same case. I mean, they had Jurassic Park 3. I know they're working on Jurassic Park 4, the movie, but the game well, it's not really a sequel. It's more of a parallel story to the first movie, and it was really interesting on how the characters interacted with each other. But I was so excited when I saw the Walking Dead game made by Telltale, because I'm a big fan of the show, and I was even a bigger fan of the comic before the TV show came out. And this game actually is more focused on the comic book, its style, and just, I wouldn't say the story, but just the graphics in general are very cel shaded, and they're very reminiscent of the comic book, which I absolutely love. And this game is just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just, I'm just going to say straight up before I get into the game, it's awesome. It's only $20 on Steam, and you get all 5 episodes. So you're getting a 15-hour game for $20. All you have to do is wait for each episode to come out. I think they release each episode once every month, up until the last one. So really, you get like a good bargain. All you got to do is wait. But so I'm going to show you the first bit of the game. I'm not going to try and I won't spoil it for anyone by playing more than I have to. I'll try not to talk while they're talking, because this is a very story-driven game. If you miss any of the conversation, I'm just trying to get you out there that are on the fence about the game to buy the game. I mean, it's pretty good. I even dare to say it's better than the TV show. So here we go. And again, I will try and not talk during the conversations in the game. I was going to do like a first impression video. I wish I had, because there's a few times where I screamed, and I think even cried at one point in the first chapter, which is pretty sad, but that's just how good this game is. So here we go.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Every time?
Every time.
We got looks like a 1091E near Peachtree, exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout for 91B in the area.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
I'd just like to point out that you can actually not say anything, and it does affect the storyline throughout the entire 5 episodes. Just thought I'd point that out.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in, with all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it, but that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Not really.
Too bad. It's my car. You might have the right to remain silent, but it don't mean I gotta be. Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Riot in progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatch to all locations.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
And before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Maybe he was innocent.
Innocent? They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Oh, I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. This other time